Hey Doba, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Have you gotten anything good on from the spring sale on Steam? I've been playing this for like 2 days now. I'm so addicted. Not yet. Oh my god, no! Jeez, almost died. God damn. I'm gonna die now. Oh, this is so hard. So close that time. Okay, hinterlands, brutal. Cemetery, brutal. Oh, it wasn't you. It was just been having trouble with that map, but on that difficulty, so it wasn't you. Yeah, that map was just brutal. I just unlocked that difficulty, and I've been trying to clear the map, but it's pretty hard. Blue souls are worth 10% more. That's pretty good. 60. I don't have enough. Jeez. Yeah, that was a couple of weeks back, or a month ago. Yeah, I saw your screenshots. Alright, let's see here. Spine Dunes. So these are probably gonna be worse. We'll try a different map though. We'll try the Spine Dunes at max difficulty. So what you been playing lately? I'm still trying to finish Hogwarts. Am I gonna get Diablo 4? Yeah, I'm not sure about Diablo 4 because of it looks really good, but it's gonna be like the whole season pass, not season pass, battle pass thing is just a turn off, complete turn off for me. It's like that's the one thing that Epic. The one horrible thing that Epic brought to the PC gaming world through Fortnite, the battle passes. Are you playing the Rift Breaker? Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of battle passes, you know? So yeah, I'm not sure about Diablo 4. I might have to wait maybe a year or something and see if they've mended their ways and turned that into a regular game. But something's telling me that it's probably just gonna stay as a live service battle pass game, which is a total shame. Well, they want to make money, you know. They want to make a lot of money. Yeah, it's bad enough that Diablo 3 is online only on the PC, you know. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of live service games, especially when they have battle passes. Battle passes is just horrible. I prefer the loot box system, because with the loot box system, see, I mean, the problem with the loot box system, I know a lot of people are complaining about, oh, you know, people with addiction issues are having problems with it. Well, if you have addiction problem, then don't play it. Don't play games that have loot boxes if you have addiction problems, you know? Like, it's like saying if you're blind, you should still drive a car, you know? If you have issues, take care of your issues. Don't play games with loot boxes. And then the loot box system is way superior, because you can just play the game. It actually lengthens the game for you, because the more you play, the more you get loot boxes. You don't have to pay real money to get loot boxes. I mean, like Heroes of the Storm. You just keep playing it, you get loot boxes. A lot of the skins that I got was from loot boxes and shards that I got from duplicate items. It's like, and then now, because everyone's complaining about loot boxes, oh, loot boxes is gambling, loot boxes is gambling. And look at what they did. They made it worse. Now we have battle passes. Thanks to all these idiots complaining about loot boxes. They're complete idiots. They just didn't see, like, if you have issues, then just don't play loot box games. Just, you know, if you have issues that you have to spend because you see loot boxes. Are you fucking kidding me? It's like telling casinos to shut down just because you don't like gambling. You know, it's the same situation with gaming, you know, if you, with the loot boxes. Yeah, loot boxes, you're not guaranteed to get what you want, but at least you can just play the game and never pay a single penny to unlock everything that the game has to offer. You know, on top, if you have to buy the game or whatever. But then, you know, these developers are not trying to make money. And now they have battle passes versus loot boxes. I would rather have loot boxes any day of the week because you don't have to spend a single penny to get them. Just like Overwatch 2 now is shit because of the battle pass. It's complete shit now. You know, you see all these fancy skins and shit, and you're like, oh, I have to pay battle pass just to get that skin. Because now I can't just play the game and get a loot box, even though it's not 100% that I'm going to get that skin that I want. But if I just keep playing the game, I might eventually get that skin. So, yeah, thanks to a lot of idiots complaining about loot boxes, now we're stuck with this stupid shit. I know it's a big thing over in the UK, right, about gambling, loot boxes as gambling. From what I heard, isn't that like because they were trying to regulate it or whatever? Yeah, it's now we're stuck with shit. Yeah, you know. Well, the cool thing about, like, at least with Diablo 3, you play it on the console, you can play it offline or whatever. I picked it up when it was on sale for like $14 on my Series X. You know, just in case it dies, you know, I mean, just in case they end the service for Diablo 3, you never know, on the PC. But yeah, I mean, battle passes are horrible. I would have picked up Diablo 4 today if it doesn't, you know, just to play the closed beta or whatever, or special preview, whatever they call it. But it's gonna have battle passes. I'm like, no way. It's like, it's stupid. So like every season, if you want to get that fanciest looking skin to add to your transmog, you have to pay $15 every 3 months now. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. And this is all thanks to the people complaining about loot boxes. Because if not, they probably would have used a loot box system, which is this way superior than the battle pass system. Because you're too much of a wuss that you don't want to, you know, get something random for free versus paying money, paying more money to these developers just to get the shit that you want. You still have to work hard for it. You still have to play the season. You can skip, what, a couple of tiers probably, but you still have to play the season. So which one is superior? And like I said, if you have issues with loot boxes, you have gambling issues, then don't play. It's really stupid. Not, you know, if you have real life problems that's gonna affect you if you play a certain game, don't play it. Not every game is for everyone. You know, like I said earlier, just because we all, you know, driving is available. It's not for everyone. Some people just can't drive. Some people are blind. You know? It's really stupid. I'm sorry, but I got heated about that. Because because this whole Battle Pass is ruining games. It's really ruining games. And I guess Blizzard is all over it now because it's on Overwatch. And then now it's on Diablo 4. It's some bullshit. It's pretty disgusting. It's a shame. But the good news here, plenty of other games. So, you know, when I was thinking about Diablo 4, and I was like, yeah, this shit has battle passes, you know? I still have, like, Titan Quest, I still have Grim Dawn, I still have a couple of other action RPGs that I still haven't played yet. I'm like, I'm not missing anything. There's no way I'm gonna support something with a battle pass system, you know? It's just disgusting. Utterly disgusting. That's how I feel about it. Oh, god damn. Yeah, plenty of other games out there, thankfully. And the sad thing about the whole Battle Pass and Diablo 4 is that, like, a lot of people are already playing it now. There are gonna be a lot, you know, people are gonna play it, and they're gonna see that as a success, just like Overwatch too, you know. They're gonna see it. Oh yeah, people like this shit, and in a way, you know, there are a lot of people that like the whole stupid Battle Pass system, not thinking about how that's gonna cost them more money versus a loot box game system. You know, just like with first person games, I have issues with first person games. If I can't adjust the FOV, you know, I get really dizzy. And some games don't have like FOV sliders. I mean, most of them nowadays have it. And if a developer releases like a game on the PC, a first-person game on the PC, usually if it doesn't have an FOV slider, they would patch it in. And the reason why it doesn't have an FOV slider usually is because it's a multi-platform release. And you know, and since they have to release it on the console, or they want to release it on the console, you know, the narrower the view, the less power you need to run the game. So, but there used to be a time when I would skip first-person games because I know I get dizzy playing first-person games, so I skip a lot of them. And people can do the same thing with loot boxes. If you don't like the system, then don't. Just like I don't like the Battle Pass system, I'm not gonna play the game, you know. So to twist that whole loot box situation into this whole, oh, you're trying to make it gambling, you're trying to teach children to gamble and all this shit, and then trying to put regulation on it. It's just stupid. That it's just ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. You know, if you can't control your kids from spending money from your credit card, then where's the problem? You know where the problem is coming from. Control your kids. Now, why do you need the government to take care of your kids? Take care of your own kids. I need healing. There we go. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Ridiculous. Oh shit. The tornadoes are the worst. Yeah, you know, if anything, with the loot box system, you know, it's a great way to encourage you to keep playing a game. You know, like when I was playing Overwatch 2. I mean, the first Overwatch. I would keep playing it just so that I can, you know, accrue enough points to get me to the next free loot box. Even if it means that I'm not getting the skin that I want. You know, it just makes me want to keep playing the game. It's not my issue that you have that you have ADD. But you need to get the skin, and you must pay $50 to get 50 loot boxes. That's not my problem. That's you just being stupid. I wonder what they're going to replace after battle passes. I think battle passes is pretty. When it comes to a money making scheme, it's pretty genius. They gotta find. They're gonna have to find something else that's gonna have the same impact. Because people look at it and like, okay, yeah, you know, you keep playing within this certain period of time, and then usually with battle passes, as you know, there's the premium battle pass, and then the free battle pass at the bottom where you get like shitty stuff. What I'm thinking they're probably gonna do next is, instead of having seasons, they're gonna charge you battle passes every month. You just wait. That's probably where they're gonna go next. Yeah, every month now there's like one ultimate item and then one shitty item. And then they're gonna charge you $15 for it. You just wait. It is ridiculous. Battle passes are horrible. Yeah, they're probably just gonna shorten it. That way they get money quicker. We have a premium item every month for you. But you can only get that if you keep playing the game and reach this level. You need to accumulate 100 points. So you have to play every single damn day. on average, someone would be able to get to it like after playing for like 3 weeks. That's why you like buying indie games. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, a lot of it's not about the price anymore these days, you know, and not about how big a studio is, a game studio is. It's about the creativity. Like this game, I think this game is like what? It's really cheap. Like these Survivor clones. This game is $5, and I have played 21 hours on it, and I'm enjoying myself. And it's not even complete. I mean, the only thing I hate about this game is early access. I hate early access in general, but this developer has been updating this game pretty on a consistent basis. So, and the result has been incredible. So the game is really fun to play. Yeah, this game is $5, and I'm playing this. I'm not playing the Diablo 4 beta. You know what I'm saying? I would have been playing the Diablo 4 beta if the game doesn't have a season pass or battle pass. So yeah, there are a lot of great games from like indie developers or smaller studios. There's a game called Aces and Adventures. I've been playing a lot of that, and that game is like $20. And I think the introductory price for it was $15. And I've played like, I don't know, 30 hours on that already. It's a really great card battle game. So yeah, there are plenty of other games out there, for sure. Let these fools pay for their battle passes, while we get to enjoy all these other games. You know. It does look good though. Diablo 4, I mean, it does look good, but like I said, the battle pass is ruining it. I'm like turned off completely. It's like, I remember watching the trailer where they showed Lilith being summoned. That was so cool. You know, this is before we know that it's gonna be a battle pass game. And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to play that game. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy that day one. And then now I'm like, huh? What? No, it's not worth it. No. I mean, Steam is having a fucking spring sale, you know. I'm sure there are a lot of other games I can get that's gonna be worth it. Yeah, so disappointed. So disappointed with that. It's a shame. I remember back in the past where you have to wait for a game to be released. Not yeah, and I miss not having all these early access games. Nowadays, everything is early access. Like a lot of these Survivor clones, I'm like, does it really have to be in early access? Can you just, I mean, it's almost there. Can you just, you know, put everything together and just release it? There used to be a time when I don't buy early access games at all. That's because of AudioSurf. AudioSurf turned out to be one of my favorite games. AudioSurf and AudioSurf 2. But I remember when I purchased the first AudioSurf, it was an early access. I think it was AudioSurf 2 probably. Not the first one. The first one was released. It was released. The second one, that was my first early access game, and it took me a while to even like decide to actually get the game. I was like, what is this stupid early access bullshit? And then it's in the description like, oh, it's gonna take a year for it to complete, and then it took like 5 years. I was like, I'm done. I'm not touching another early access game. But then I picked up a couple of more, and I was like, okay, yeah, these are not too bad, I guess. You know, the content is there, it plays really well. And then now it is like, you can't avoid it. There are some of them that are just like, I normally would pick them up. Like I would pick them up for these survivor games because I know that it doesn't take that long for them to finish it. This one takes a long time. This been released for like I think for 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. Because this came out like around the time of a year. This came out around the time when Vampire Survivors came out. So it's been about a year now, and they're still not done. But like I said, I'm okay with this because it is pretty fun, and they have added a lot of good stuff. But still, it's not the full game, you know. I think we still have like 2 more characters or something that they're still working on. But at least the gameplay loop is there, you know. With this game, you can just jump in and you can try and complete this the web shit. You can complete this, and then you have it's very replayable. So I would get early access games that I know can be replayable. If there's like a core loop, it's already done. So I would be okay with spending money on those, and if it's cheap enough. And with the survivor games, they're very cheap, as you know. It's probably like $2, $3, $5. But yeah, everything is early access. You know, what I think Steam needs to do. They really need to do this, but I don't think that they don't. Apparently, they don't care as long as they make money. You know, they get their 30% or whatever. They don't care. But I think that what Valve needs to do is put a limit on early access where if you can't complete this game within a year, I would just max it out in a year. If you can't complete this game in a year, players can opt to keep the game, or if it's not completed within a year, we will still allow you to develop it, but players can opt to keep the game or ask for a refund. I think they need to implement that. If they do that, then I'm sure that these developers are going to work. Yeah, and then you have the abandoned games. I'm trying to think if there are games that have been abandoned that I picked up on early access. I don't think I have abandoned early access game. I have slow update early access game. Oh, there's one. Novum Optus or something. It's an open world survival crafting game. That one was abandoned. But I got that for like $2, I think. I got it $2 from fanatical.com, and it was okay, you know. It was like, okay, it could develop into a good game, I guess. But then the development was shut down. They put an announcement saying, yeah, whatever it was, you know, we'll keep, you know, the game, at least the game is playable, but we can't work on it anymore. But just a couple of months ago, I think it was late last year, apparently somebody else picked up the project. So I think it's a new team, or I'm not sure if the guy sold it to a new team, but now it's being worked on again. So there's I have one that's like that, but at least now it's being worked on again. I haven't checked on it in a while, so who knows? Maybe the new team has abandoned it, but I'll make sure they check on that, because you never know. Alright, so this one is also very difficult. We unlocked this one, right? 7431. Oh, that must be very difficult. 5321. This one might be tolerable. Maybe this one is okay. Yeah, we'll try the hinterlands here. But yeah, Valve needs to control early access games for sure. You know, have a max development time, and in this case, I think 1 year should be more than enough time. You know what I'm saying? Because you know now that some of those developers are getting kind of clever. They're like, how long will this game be in early access? And they don't even tell you 1 year or 6 months or what. Now they're saying, Well, we're going to continue developing it as long as we're getting good feedback from the community. So they're even moving away from giving us any objective time. They're just saying, oh, whenever we feel like it. How is that okay? It's not okay. Valve shouldn't allow that. It's not okay. I mean, don't they sell enough Steam Decks? Don't they sell enough Steam Deck to not want money that much? But I guess that's the whole point, right? They just want money. Money, 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 money. But who doesn't? I mean, I like money. Who doesn't like money? Show me someone who says that they don't like money and that person is a liar. You don't need a Steam Deck, you have your Switch. Oh, the Steam Deck is great. But since I stream a lot, you know, I play all my games on the desktop. But if I have to go somewhere and I'm gonna be stuck somewhere for like a while, a couple of hours, it's great to have the Steam Deck. And it runs better than the Switch. It's great. You should get it. You'll probably love it. If you like the Switch because of the portability, right, you probably love the Steam Deck. It's on sale right now, I think. I think it's like 15% off or something. What are we gonna try? There are 3 tiers of the Steam Deck. You get the 64 gig, 200 and something gig, and 500 gig. I got the middle tier. The only reason why you would want the highest, the most expensive one is to if you want the anti-glare. I'm not gonna be playing it under the sun, so normally I would play it in the car or in a building. So I really don't need the anti-glare. So I think it was, how much was it, Steam? I think it's $300 for the lowest tier. So I don't know how much it is in the UK. Roughly translated to pounds, I guess. 300 for the lowest tier. The second tier was 500 something, and I think the highest tier is like 600 and something. But yeah, it's great. Like I said, if you like your Switch, it's not a replacement. You know, it's just now you can play your PC games like you would play your Switch. If you like the Switch because it's portable and you can play it anywhere around the room or in your house or something, you know, or outside, wherever you go, then you would love the Steam Deck. And it looks nice, you know. I mean, it's bigger than the Switch. It's right there behind me. My Steam Deck is right here. It's just sitting there. Yeah, they just released this. Isn't there Steam Deck 2? I don't think so. Well, eventually, maybe in 10 years. I don't think they're gonna release a Steam Deck 2 anytime soon. Because they haven't even released the replacement for the Vive. Here's the cool thing about the Steam Deck, though. You know how with the Switch, because I have a Switch too. With the Switch, like a lot of games don't play really well, like the bigger games when it's not docked. You know, the Steam Deck runs everything quite well. If you look at it in the hardware standpoint, the Steam Deck, just like the Switch, has 720p res screen. So it doesn't take a lot for games to run at 720p. So that tech is going to be good for quite a while. Because it doesn't take a lot. You know, some of the more demanding games you can try installing on the Steam Deck. Because you're running the game at 720p, you can pretty much run anything at 720p and make it run really well. And the Steam Deck has a native FSR support, so it looks great. I mean, a lot of the games, they just look great on that small screen, you know? And I'm glad you mentioned that. And you can connect it to your TV. You can connect it to your TV via HDMI, yes. But you need to have a USB a USB port though thing, you know. They also sell a docking station for $80, or you can buy a generic one on the internet for cheaps, and they have basically the same functionality. Or you can buy any USB extension thing. It works with everything. And yes, you can play it on the TV. You can use it as a computer, because it is pretty much a computer. It has Linux. If you want to install Windows on it, you can. It is very flexible. I highly recommend it. It's really nice. It's a nice piece of tech. I mean, that's the only reason why I got it. Well, I got it because I love Valve. You know, I like what they have done with Steam, so I wanted to support them. And I was like, you know what? This would be a cool thing to have when I'm stuck out there. Because every now and then I would be stuck somewhere out there, and it would be nice to just have something. Something great to play, you know, like a PC title. So, yeah, it's great. Highly recommended. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. I like my Switch, but the Steam Deck is the better handheld for sure. Because it is pretty much everything that you ever wanted. Because like I said, it's a PC, it's everything. You know, you can connect it to a keyboard, a mouse, works with the controller. You know, it works with everything. It's just wonderful. And a lot of developers also these days, because you can have a certification called Steam Deck Verified on the Steam Store. So a lot of devs are actually, when they're developing games or even post-release, now they're going back and optimizing games so that they would play well on the Steam Deck. Because they know the Steam Deck is very popular, and a lot of people won't. They only buy games that are Steam Deck verified. So the devs are on it too, so because they want to make sure that people buy their games. And every time you see a new game being released on Steam, I see it a lot. Like if you go to the forums, people are asking, "Is this Steam Deck verified? You know, is this playable on the Steam Deck?" So. And those Steam Deck verified games are just games that run really well, and have been games that have been proven to run really well on the deck. It doesn't mean that just because the game is not Steam Deck verified doesn't mean you can't even try it. You can try installing it and play it, and then adjust it to your liking and see if it would run well for you. So there's always that. It's basically, a portable PC is what it is. An extremely portable PC that can play games really well. Yeah, I know someone on my friends list who wanted to get a new PC but decided to get a Steam Deck instead. So now he's playing all his games on the Steam Deck. So yeah, and it's also a cheaper alternative than just like building your own PC, a new PC, I mean, you can use it as that if you don't mind the sacrifice. Oh, and it outputs 4K, up to 4K. Of course, it's not recommended that you're playing your games on the big screen to run it at 4K, because it is not a you know, high-end PC. So you can run it at 720p. I'm sure it would play fine on your big screen. Well, this map is not so bad so far. It's not too bad. But probably because it's too early, because I've been pausing and talking. I'm only like 2 minutes into this map. I'm sure it's gonna get overwhelming here any minute now. So did I convince you to pick up a Steam Deck? Valve should pay me for my for my services. But yeah, it's great though. If you decide to get it, I'm sure you're gonna love it. I am sure. You might get it, nice. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Yeah, I wasn't even sure at first, you know, when they first announced it, and you can pre-order it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put the pre-order in, and if, you know, because I already have a great gaming PC, and I was like, you know, I'll just pre-order it just so that I have, you know, a Steam Deck to my name. And I can decide to cancel it later, and you can get your $5 back. I was like, you know what, I'll just do that. But then when it was finally available, I was like, I'll just keep it. They're making a Steam Deck too. Are you sure? That's probably not even verified. So, what is? Let me see. Like I said, even if they make like a new hardware for it, I'm sure this is just rumors. Oh, release date speculation. Oh, this is just rumors. I think people were still waiting for the what is it called? The Index 2. And that's been like, that rumor has been around for like a while. Because it's so successful right now, I doubt that that's coming. If they're making one, which I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure that they would eventually make one in like 10 years or something. Because it's so successful now, there's no reason for them to. And like I said, when you get the Steam Deck, it's not like you're hoping that it's a high-end PC. It's not. It's just a PC, a handheld PC that you can run games at 720p, which, like I said, it doesn't take a lot for games to be ran at 720p. And if they want to make like a device that can run, say, a 1080p game, you know that's going to take a lot more. PlayStation 6 is coming in 20... I think we're pretty close to Sony finally not making any more consoles. I think they like releasing games on the PC. You know, like how Microsoft is like, yeah, we have the Series X, but all of our games is everywhere. You don't have to have an Xbox to play our games now. I think Sony is pretty close to that point. You got your PlayStation 5 last year. See, I mean, when you pick up these consoles, or when you pick up something like a Steam Deck, or like the Switch, you know these devices are not forever. So it's one of those things where, do you think that you're gonna enjoy it? You know, nothing is promised. We're not promised that we're gonna live tomorrow. You know, we're not promised that we're gonna live next week, or next month, or next year. You know, you want something. You think that this something is pretty cool. You want to check it out. You have the money. It's not gonna put you in a bad place if you get it. Then why not? You know? Why not? You know, we we don't know when we're gonna... I hate to be bleak, but we don't know when we're gonna die. You know? So I'm not worried about, like, say, something that's gonna be released like 5 years from now, or even a couple of years from now. You know, is it something that I like? Am I going to enjoy it? Am I going to appreciate it? That's usually how I make my judgment when it comes to getting things. It's always good to save money. You know, make sure that you have enough money in case of an emergency. That you're gonna have enough to last you for a little bit. That's always important. And it's always recommended that people do that. But if you have all of those things set up, you know, do you really need to worry about something that's gonna come out that might or might not come out? You know what I'm saying? If you know you're going to enjoy it. I know some people, like, they usually regret getting things. You know, that's why you just need to think about, like, okay, is this something that I'm gonna like? You know, is this something that I want? Something that I'm gonna like? Is it gonna be worth it? Am I gonna use it? Am I going to is it going to bring me happiness? You know? I know people say that money doesn't buy happiness, but it does. I hate it when people say money doesn't buy you happiness. It does. And then they would say stuff like, well, you know, you have all these rich people like in Hollywood, and they're not happy. And they have all this money. And I said, yeah, because they're stupid. That means that they're just not happy with anything. You know, there's some people, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, there's some people who will just not be happy with anything. They have fame. They have money. They can live wherever they want. They can have whatever they want. They can fuck anybody, anyone that they can think of. They can have everything that they want in this world. But they're still not happy. Then that's beyond help. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then that's beyond help. You gotta be able to appreciate something, you know, in this life. You know, there are a lot of horrible things in this life. You gotta try and find something that you can be happy about. Yeah, when people tell you that money doesn't buy happiness, it's like if those same people are, if they're offered like $1 million, they would take it. It's that whole sour grape situation. It's that fabled, I think it was Aesop tale. Hey, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you later. It's a sour grape situation. It's like because they can't, it's something that they can't have, then they're gonna say bad things about it. I think the way the fairy tale goes, I think there's a fox. Is it a wolf or fox? Who found himself hungry, and he just happened to I'm about ready to die here. He got himself in front of a tree. I know grapes, they grow on vines. I'm trying to think this. I'm trying to recall this, but I know it's called sour grapes. It's because I guess at the end of the tale, like the fox can't reach the grapes, and then he just said, well, you know, I can't have the grapes. You know, I can't reach it. It's too high. Well, it's sour anyway. I don't want it. So that's the whole situation with people who would say money doesn't buy happiness. That's something that has to be said because they know the amount of money that will bring them happiness is something that they can't achieve. So, yeah, you know, I don't need it. Oh, it doesn't matter. But it does matter. I mean, we live in a... shit. We live in a world where money is extremely valuable. Yeah, we'll take you places, we'll get you things, you know? So just embrace the truth. It's okay to say that you'd like to have a lot of money, you know? Or that if you have this amount of money, then you'll be very happy. You know, it's okay to say that. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You would only be a bad person if you say, yeah, I need this much money and I'm gonna do bad things to get it. Then you're a bad person. But there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know, I wouldn't mind having a couple of $1 million, you know? I think that would make me very happy. Yeah, it would. It would make anybody very happy to have a couple of $1 million bucks, you know? Wow, from nearly dying to like 100% health. We might be able to make it. Which is pretty funny, actually. If I can complete this map, and I couldn't complete the map from the previous stage, that's supposed to be easier. God damn, what are those? Jesus Christ. The fuck? Please. God damn, yeah, we're about ready to die now. Crazy. The Jinn is really shooting now. Stun shot. Okay, we gotta find a clearing though. Boss fight. God damn. No! No, 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 no! This is crazy! Are you fucking kidding me? Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, we still need to we still need to beat hard mode on cemetery. Okay. And we need to beat hard mode on Viper Village, huh? Okay. We ran out of stuff to spend that on. Just kind of funny. Okay, so I need to go back to Viper Village and defeat the boss on hard mode. And there's one more, I think, right? Viper Village and cemetery. Okay. We can do Viper Village real quick. I like Viper Village anyway. With all the snakes. Oh my god. That was quick. Extremely fast. Ow. hot in this room now. Let me turn off the heater. Two shops next to each other? Wow. Two shops, no money. Now that you want the shop, oh, Poison arrow. Nice. Close to boss time. So I should stay here. Try to get to the shop quickly. Fuck. I can see how I died last time I fought her. It's kind of nasty. Nice. Excuse me. Nice. Okay, so next time we play the game, we're gonna do the cemetery. Where's the Viper Village? Okay. Can't do any of these upgrades anymore because there's a lot of them. Oh, nice. Oof.